everyone, it's Denise. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to ask my Aussie girls friends' opinion about Asia. So here's my friend Amelia. You want to say hi?
Hi everyone.
So she is Australian. I mean, she's from...
Born and raised in Australia.
Yes, okay. So I have a few questions going to ask you today. You ready?
I am.
Let's go. Have you been to Asia?
I have. It's very common for Australians, especially in Perth, to visit Southeast Asia instead of the eastern states because it's cheaper. So in Perth, very common to go to Bali in Indonesia. So
你说我在笑什么？我想到当初去巴厘岛，到处都是澳洲人啊。
been there. I've been to Thailand and I've been to Japan as well.
So do you have a lot of Asian friends here?
I have a couple. What I've found with Perth and the surrounding areas is that a lot of Asian immigrants will move to suburbs closer to Perth. The school that I went to was a bit further outside of Perth, so we didn't have that many Asian students coming into our schools, not as much as others. So I only had a few and they were quite varied. So I had friends from Bangladesh and India and the Philippines, Vietnam, Singapore. So there wasn't a very big like Chinese or Korean or Japanese population from where I was raised. So yeah, very, very varied.
So what do you think about Asian girl?
Growing up in such a multicultural country, it was normal to have people of other nationalities around you. So they kind of just turn into normal people. Like, you've got your stereotypes and everything, but they were just normal people to me. I know some Australians might, but I didn't really see colour or race or culture as that different.
Yeah, I think that's really good, like growing up in Australia, or when you travel a lot, you start to see they are all just a human being. There's nothing really so different regardless of the skin colors and the background. Right? Yeah. So I guess, what do you think about the Asian guys? Do you have a different opinion, or do you think they are the same as just compare with guys?
Pretty much the same, really. They're just their classmates, their colleagues. I don't really have a.
Would you be interested in dating Australia? No, not Australia. Asian guy.
I have dated both Asian men and women in the past, and I'm not against it at all.
Okay.
I see them all as just the same people, so.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I've got nothing against it.
So when you say you were dating with the Asian guys and girls,
Yes.
You mean they're born here, or they're from they're just
Some-
like me and
Some were born here, some were born overseas and moved here. A mix of people here.
and there's no different at all, or there's a bit different.
There was a bit of a language barrier sometimes, but I mean, since I've travelled so much, I'm not really put off by a language barrier at all. So, yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
What are some common stereotypes for Asian that year?
A lot of our stereotypes come from American stereotypes, especially for children in Asia and schooling. So we've got all Asians have strict parents that want them to get, A grades in school. They want them to go into medicine or things like that.
You need to make school more challenging, or else my son will fall behind.
I'm sorry, there's not much I can do about a straight-A student.
Well, is there extra school? Where is the closest CLC?
They're always good at maths. You and I spoke yesterday about if there's an instrument that an Asian kid is going to learn, it's going to be piano or violin.
Yeah.
What else is it?
But I think what you say is so true. Like
It is a little bit true, which is
Like-
why it's become a stereotype, because
Yeah.
it's what so many people know that they just put the same idea on everyone else as well.
Yeah. Anything else?
I mean, there's that thing that you and I were talking about earlier as well.
Oh yeah, the size. I'm confident it's not true. Well, I mean the
It's a
overall.
stereotype.
Yeah, that's just a stereotype. Maybe it's true, maybe not. I don't think so anyway. I feel like you guys respect all the people here. You don't really look down people as if he's a plumber or he's a chef. You don't really look down at them.
Yeah, not really. I mean,
Yeah, right?
a lot of us will go,
They
Like,
actually earn
even
more
if-
money.
yeah, they might actually earn more money than me. So like, there's
Yeah.
you can't really look down on people who have, you know, full-time jobs and they're making a living,
Yeah.
whether they
right.
went to university for it or not. Like, some people are earning more money doing jobs that they've worked their way towards than people who did a 3-year course at uni and got a job straight after. So
Yeah, so all the job here is all the like I would say equality, the same. It's not oh I'm better than you because I'm
Yeah.
a doctor.
yeah,
I think this is what we need to learn from my country. Yeah. Which for me is really amazing. And you are right, like we're all here just trying to make a living, so what's the difference? So this question is it's just me personally really curious about. Okay, so are pad or tampon more common? Like completely
so
awful.
childhood pads would be more common. It was girls going through puberty who were doing a lot more sport or swimming and things like that who would be using tampons. So they weren't that common and they're a bit scary for young women.
Yeah.
I think a lot more mature women, older women are using tampons just because they're easier for when you're on the move and busy.
Yeah.
But it's a bit of a mix, I think. It depends on the situation, I think, when you would be wearing either in Australia. But menstrual cups becoming more popular, which is very pleasing.
It's very good. If you are a woman and you don't have one, just go get one.
Better than pads, better than tampons. Just do it.
Yeah, it's so good. Highly recommend. Alright guys, this is the end of this video and thank you for Amelia joining me and have a nice talk.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Enjoy it very much. Remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Love you. Oh, see you guys next time. Bye bye.